Do we want... Which raider do we want? Bone Shooter Raider was kind of bad in that deck, actually. I really like Rusty Raider. Dragon is not bad either, but I really do like Rusty Raider. Another early Twin Tyrant. It's gonna be really good with Gnargs. Sure, I'll try it. This makes that thing a lot worse. This thing's kind of broken, actually. I'll take that. Again, this kind of makes the Instructor worse. Vanguard is also totally pickable. Part of what our deck was missing was Taunt. Yeah, I mentioned it's a higher win rate. I'm gonna try to secure the late game. This is a better one drop, it's just not Gnarg. I don't really like Fish Flinger right now. The problem is its Battlecry is more significant right now than it otherwise would be. These cards are actually all like identical win rate right now. 57.8, 51, 58.1, 58. It tends to like, the Battlecry tends to be relevant because Murlocs are actually pretty heavy right now. You tend to get things that actually matter. It introduces more variance than you would like to typically as a warrior. Or as anything, but especially as a warrior. I'll take the one. Last time we kind of regretted skipping the Warx, but I don't think that was a mistake. Gnarg. Cable Rat versus Berserker. Berserker, I think, is one of the best 2-drops. But, Cable Rat's actually... Cable Rat actually just has a higher win rate. Cable Rat's just kind of busted right now. It's just lackeys are just so good right now. Another one. It's just we're lowering the chance we get this we get the Gnarg off of this, but it's just the best card here. Vile Fiend is great. Another Vile Fiend. Raider or Mana Saber, these are both really good. Actually kind of surprised Mana Saber has this low win rate. Interesting. Easy Weaponsmith. Pretty easy pick rock, I guess. Assassin? I don't really want to proc right now. Rampage wouldn't be the worst in this deck, honestly. I think I'd still rather have this. I don't really like Flightmaster. Slam is okay. Frothing is good. I guess we'll take Brute here. This wouldn't be bad either. I would like an Execute, but this is Execute hasn't been that good for me, and this is a really good pick for this deck, I think. We have one of those like scumbag warriors that just we have all this initiative and we just don't let anyone stick. We always have like the perfect answer for everything because we have so many answers, and it's like this is just like another answer. We would really like an Execute 2 to have that answer, but it just doesn't seem that important right now. You don't usually lose games because there's just like a big thing you can't kill. It's just not how you lose games right now. We don't have dragons, right? But we have like this, but do we want a skipper? This could completely screw us with the Instructor, actually. I think this Formula Deal 5 is just pick here. He's gonna give us a dragon too. The cards aren't amazing. Cruel Task or Bug Collector? I guess Cruel Task is just better. It's more flexible, it does more. Bug Collector is better on turn 2 if there's nothing to put into, but I think Cruel Task is usually gonna be better. Orc. I guess we lack 3s pretty hard. Reaper. We have like no weapons again then. We don't have no weapons. We have at least we have a weaponsmith and a Gunarg, and now a Reaper. This would be a good Battle Rage deck too, but I think we'd prefer the Reaper. I want both, but I want to have a Reaper.
I will fight with honor. Victory or death!
So these are all really good cards. Question is like, how hard do we actually want to mulligan for a 1-drop? This is a pretty good opening as is. Now, if we do this, do we expect it to get better? Maybe. I'll try it, I guess. We have a lot of ones. Didn't really get better. Didn't really get that much worse either, though.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Sidekick on 1, that's aggro. We'd be so much happier with this hand if we were going first. Psychic on 1 into hero power. It's a little bizarre.
A good explorer comes prepared.
Okay. I may coin this. I may not, though. Yeah, I think we do. Caper just feels too slow. 'Cause it's like, even if you get a damage lackey, it's not even that good. You probably would be hoping for the evolve. And then you might just low roll the evolve anyway. Any other lackey is just kind of falling even further behind than you already are. That was a drafted right wing. That wasn't the Discover, that was just drafted. Huh.
Let me think.
Nothing else to do here, I guess. Do we even want to play that? I think this always happens. We could have done something kind of wonky to get this guy out, actually. I don't know. I think we just save our resources. It's a slow turn, but I mean, we're way ahead on board, so it's probably okay. Raider and Brute both work. Neither one lets us get the Gnarg out. I would like to get the Gnarg out, but it just doesn't seem like it works this turn. I guess we just do this. I want to get the threat out. It does the same thing, it's whether you leave a 1-3 or a 5-3 out. So I guess we want the 5-3. Okay. Dormanting a rush, so we just get it back immediately anyway, with initiative. I guess we'll do a slow turn here. Not pushing any damage, but... I think it's alright. We're not getting a lot of value out of like Raider or anything.
Follow the rules.
Really low value Aldor. No. Really big boy Aldor though. So we have that 5 damage rush. We can use that with the damage lackey if we want. We can also just play a big taunt, but I don't really feel comfortable leaving that thing up. So I think we do want to kill it. Use this, I guess. I mean, given that we have 2 of these, I guess we'll use one. Obviously not getting initiative there, but I guess it's fine. Damn. This might be a damage lackey into his face. What I think is the best class for Arena right now? Warrior. To me, it's like Warrior #1 and then Hunter. To me, I think it's Hunter #2. I think a lot of people will get more success with Paladin, but Warrior's kind of clear #1, I think, right now.
We will hold the black table. Gotcha.
Order. Sir, I believe, it may not have been the order. Because we got like a labor justice or equality even. Pretty big mistake there. That's just lethal.
Gotcha.
Warrior's different. I don't know if it's just because like I haven't had good results with Paladin. I'm not sure if it's because I'm just not playing it correctly, but it's too like in my experience, it's been too dependent on getting not only getting Libram Justices, but also having the right deck built around it. Like it seems like the good Paladin decks I see are like actually like super aggro. The super aggro decks that just have Libram Justice basically is just a better assassinate. But I don't know. I'm not sure how exactly you're supposed to draft it. So well, like I think it's pretty consistent for like lower average players. Like you'll do well with Paladin because in general, if you're like 3-4 win average or something, I think you'll get better results with it than something else. Because Warrior's on the more difficult side, but I think it's definitely higher. You definitely get better results out of it if you play it well, as compared to like really anything. Warrior also just has the highest average on like HS replay though, so it's not like you have to be like a high level player to get value out of it. It's also just good. It's pretty good. Compared to a Razorfen Hunter, we just get an extra 1/1. It's not bad. If we trade the 3/5 in, the Brute is active. It means we lose the 3/5 to the weapon, but we get the Brute out, which is probably worth it.
What now?
Because I've had a lot of games as Paladin where like I end up in a situation like this, right, where some warrior just kind of plays a lot of bullshit, and then you have like a Libram in your hand, but it's like if he plays a Libram, like it's not enough. Like he doesn't all of a sudden live because he plays Libram, right? As good of a card as Libram is, it just doesn't save you from being like hopelessly behind. And that's kind of the situation I've seen a lot as myself playing as Paladin. But I don't know if that's because I'm drafting not aggressively enough or whatever. Doing this because it denies the heal completely. So a Challenger will get us through some taunts. If he plays like a... Well, there's not much he could play right now. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We can Challenger straight through that, basically. I'm gonna say, like, the best thing you could play... On 6 mana, the best thing you could play would be like a Sunwalker, but we actually deal with that well enough, honestly. Yeah, we just fell this guy to the death. Pretty good. To the death! To the death!
Victory is yours.
Victory is yours.
Garrosh versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. Victory or death!
I think we just toss everything. We can try to keep the instructor to try to pull the Gunarg with it, but it's only a 1 in 4, right? You're playing Arena again after a few months because saw your videos. You're curious. You play Paladin, always happen you feel behind. Go Demon Hunter and Rogue, but you'll try Warrior. Yeah, Demon Hunt. You should definitely avoid Demon Hunter in Arena right now. They got micro-adjusted way down, so don't play Demon Hunter. If you care about winning, don't play Demon Hunter. I don't really want to feed a 1/1 into that. I think we'll take this actually. So if we look at like HS replay, let me see if this comes up on my screen actually. Does it show? Okay, let me move it over. So you can see the win rates. Oh crap, this is standard. You can see the win rates here, like yeah, Demon Hunter is pretty far down right now. I'll give you a good idea of what you wanna. It's not really showing on screen right now. But if you go to HS replay, you'll see it. Guess we'll try this. Let me try to let me try again. I'll try to. It's just weird because Windows like automatically you know, it's just difficult.
Reporting for duty.
I have it like a very specific part of my screen. Okay, I think it works now. So you can see like here. And like Demon Hunter is way down here. Oh, it's not even on the screen so far down. But yeah. It's like Shaman Hunter, those are like pretty good classes right now.
I challenge you to Makara.
Do we just get to smack him for 1,000,000 damage? I guess we'll do that. -10 Keck W. 40%, yeah, it's pretty bad. Because, like, what's generally considered, like, the acceptable range, it's, like, 45 to 55, which is, like, at least it's, like, within that range, you consider things playable and not, like, completely broken. Like, Warrior is on the upper edge of that, which is, like, not quite broken, but it's obviously strong. And, yeah, you have, like, but the one class which is, like, outside that range right now is Demon Hunter, so it's just, you know, it's very weak right now. I think we just play this, actually.
Someone's gotta lead the
Not get the, did not get the, Gunarg, unfortunately. You win 7 and 3 both. You think you're pretty bad at this? I mean, if you average 7 wins, dude, you're like top 1%, if not higher. So going 7 with your first 2 runs after coming back is not evidence that you're not doing well. Most people would envy that. I think we're doing this.
No tomb can hold me.
Cause we could take this value trade. To do that, we have to run all of these in. We leave up a minion, but I think that's okay. Because he kills this anyway, right? Maybe it's just not worth it. It's probably about the same as if you just take like the more natural trade, which would be just killing the big guy with this. I think it works out about the same. Might have been slightly worse the way we did it.
No tomb can hold me.
Run all of this in. We can play this. We can also use the Raider here. I think I like the draw because I kind of want to give us the extra draw for like finding like one of our 7 drops. It also gives us a 5/5 as opposed to like whatever the hell this thing is. So if you do this, you protect a 3/1, but you don't get a 5/5. It's about the same.
Offends me. Locked and loaded. Try this.
This guy has all the healing in the world. The most likely buff would be a Hand of Adol, which we already played one of, but if he does Hand of Adol, we have the weapon to kill it off, and we probably can Twin Tyrant it too. Should be fine.
Reporting for duty.
This is annoying. Now we don't have the guaranteed Twin Tyrant on this. We can do the Croc on it. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna take the damage on the minion here. We're getting a little low. Not that we really need to worry, but
Reporting for duty.
we get a little low if we take the extra damage there. More healing.
I'll take you with me.
Watch this.
Seems decent. Just has a Colossus still. Alright. We can actually get through that and play Rap Golem this turn. That's not bad. Confirmed better than whatever it was up against. I forget what it was up against. Was it up against an Armor Merchant? No, it was up against Bug Collector, yeah. Confirmed better than Bug Collector on this turn. Oh my god, we might get outvalued. Not like this, boys. Shit. He got something heavier than 7 mana. Anything for 7 mana he would have played, so he got like probably an Alex. He probably got like a Dragon Queen. Great. Oh, well, that's too slow to matter. Yep, alright. An optimist, I see. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
I guess we coin twos with this hand. Coin twos feels pretty bad right now unless you have like unless you have a Vile Fiend basically. If you have a Vile Fiend you can kind of get away with it more.
Wanna blow something up?
Swing and a miss.
I've got more left in me. I have trained for days.
Obviously Mirror Entity would kinda suck, but I think if it's Mirror Entity you would just give him the trade. It's not the end of the world.
Me and Mr. Bite.
You can get this out, right?
Ha! Easy.
You have to injure 3 guys. Which means you have to like do weird trades, but it's probably worth it.
Ha! Easy.
I'll also just play this.
Ha! Easy. Easy.
I think this is fine. You have to do it this way. I'm worried about like you could go face, but Flame Ward kind of wrecks you. This obviously gives you the best board anyway. You're playing a 4-mana 5/8, right? So
What to do?
even though you're getting kind of less value out of the other stuff, it's still pretty good. Of course. There's not that high of a chance that it's Flame Ward. It certainly might be. He's thinking about playing another minion. Okay, it's definitely not Flame Ward now. Okay. He just told us that it's not Flame Ward, so we don't have to play around that anymore. So I think we're doing this. I don't think I would have done that play if he didn't. He didn't do that play that told us that it wasn't Flame Ward. What does he want with 5 mana? He wants a Rolling Fireball really bad, I guess. There's not a lot you can actually do with mage spells with 5 mana in this spot. Okay, yeah, it's a really weak evocation. Puzzle box. Yeah, he really suffered from blowing his load a little early there.
Next stop, ground floor.
Nice. We could Cruel Task for more damage, but it just makes any Blizzard or Flame Strike better than it already is.
Get behind me.
Doesn't have it.
Power for the taking.
I think we want to go for the Vanguard. The Raider's obviously not bad. We could do Raider plus Cruel Task. And the thing is, like, we literally know he doesn't have Flame Strike because he would have just played it, right? He has another draw and a random spell for it, but given that we know he doesn't have it, it's not the worst idea to just play these. We push a lot of damage. I don't hate it. Alright. I wouldn't do this if we didn't have such a hard sell on him not having it. Still feels a little risky. The Vanguard play is safer, it's just you're pushing a lot less damage, so you might... The problem with the Vanguard play is you might give him enough time to actually make the turn 10 and play a puzzle box. Or turn 9 and play an Alexstrasza, you know.
What to do?
That's fine. Weapon for thy master.
We will hold the black table.
Mage doesn't tend to survive being this far behind. He needs like DQA into Nozari basically. That's not it.
You win this.
You didn't skip Dig Day though, you gotta respect that. Could have skipped Dig Day, but he chose not to.
Garrosh versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Victory or death!
I guess we keep this. This is definitely too good to not to toss. I guess we keep this too. It's not a Gennard, but it's pretty good. Anytime I see cards like this, I just think about the fact that, you know, Novice Engineer was a 2-mana 1/2 draw card, and that card was so good it had to be nerfed back in the day, and now they just print cards like this. Just a thing to think about. They just print cards like this now.
How much is this worth to you?
But slam, honestly. I think so. We could coin this out, but then what's our next play gonna be? We probably won't actually even have a slam that draws. I think we'll just slam now. Could have gone face, actually. It's just greedy, though. Very greedy. Like every game started to boost stats, even neutrals here are nuts right now. Yeah. The thing is what happened was Blizzard started deciding that they wanted to print neutrals that were strong enough to get constructed decks to actually play them. And the thing is like, they didn't even really succeed in doing that. Like, if you're not playing like a Highlander deck, class cards are still so much more broken that they only play class cards anyway. Unless it's a Highlander deck, then they play like 5. Then they play like a handful of neutral cards, right? But in doing so, they also kind of like just completely destroyed Arena. So balance, at least. I mean, like, I don't think Arena is destroyed, but you know, like they made it so like it's, you know, it's been a very big shift in that direction, is what I want to say. Spells tend to suck in Warrior. We do actually have a Pirate, but I kind of want to play the Pirate right now. We could still do this, but I think it'd be better. We're just doing it for face damage right now. I think I'd rather just have an Onyxia. Seems better.
A simple spell.
Rogue spells for 1 mana are pretty bad, actually, right? They're not amazing anywhere. Definitely do Raider or Brute. It's probably Raider, actually. If you want to give up a 1/1, you can save the coin with this thing. I think we just do this, though. It's like one of the things where you compare it to like, I feel like Hearthstone's running into their design limitations, essentially the way that they have the class system. But you know, you compare it to like Magic the Gathering or Legends of Runeterra, for example. Like they have it where you can pick 2 different you essentially pick 2 different classes. You can mix 2 classes instead of just playing 1 class, and it just gives you so many more deck building options that way. And Hearthstone's kind of built around and stuck on the system they have where you're only playing 1 class. So, I don't know. I don't think that's ever going to change though, but yeah, it runs into like, it makes them run into restrictions. It forces it, since it forces them to make the classic set not as powerful or interesting, essentially. I think it's like, if we would have to run this in if we want to be able to play both of these. Maybe we do, actually. I think we do. Probably could have, I should have put this in the middle. Now Betrayal's better than it should be. I guess it doesn't matter. He's always going to attack anyway, and it doesn't really matter. I guess the Betrayal is still slightly better because you can just do it now, and then he gets to kill this too. So yeah, it's still a big mistake actually. But I think this is pretty strong. We give up the ability to coin Twin Tyrant with this play, but I mean, if we don't get, if he doesn't have like a Betrayal or an Eviscerate, he's pretty dead. So, yeah. And he's taking the damage anyway. Easy taking 10.
We will hold the black table.
This is why I don't like Venture Co Mercenary right now. Haven't liked it for quite some time. Okay. I think this is about a... we'll qualify this as a decent Twin Tyrant. Decent.
I get it.
Yeah. We'll give it decent. Above average, we'll say.
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
See, I'm looking at like Twitter right now. It's like Twitter is such nonsense like all the time. It's actually crazy. Twitter has like become the thing where it's like, it used to be like Facebook was a thing. It's like, yeah, you should just ignore Facebook. It's gonna ruin your mental health. And now it's like Twitter is the same thing. But Twitter is also like the best way to get information about what's actually happening in the world. But that's the problem, is what's actually happening in the world is what creates all the mental health problems. So, you know, I don't know. This might actually be better. Mummy's good, but I really want to go for Gnark. You can just put yourself in an isolated box where you don't understand what's going on, but then you'll at least be happy. And maybe that's better, you know? Maybe. He didn't have the Gnarg. And we have more dormant minions. See, like dormants. Weapon for thy master. I was gonna play Orc, but that's probably even better. Go! Go, Snowball! Roll down the hill. And we can play the Orc in time to deny a Rusted Raider too. What the F? Yeah. This is the, Welcome to 2020 Hearthstone Arena starter pack. OP card, Snowball card. OP Snowball card. Get wrecked, nerd. Should have played around it. Oh, the good old 2-mana cycle to try to find the brawl that he needs to not die. Yeah. He could have brawl. Yeah. He might. I mean, he could coin it, I guess. I don't think we play around that though. That's basically what he needs, right? I guess if you play the Berserker, I'm more afraid of. I think I am more afraid of the Rescue Raider. If you're gonna put him on Brawl, you would play the Berserker right now, but even then, it's like it's not even that much better. I think I'd rather play around the Raider. Because the Raider is like at least 3 or 4 times more likely. It's the Dragon removal probably, Molten Breath. And it could be the Strike too. Mortal Strike. It's either Mortal Strike or Molten Breath. They're all basically the same to me. Oh, Sword and Board with another removal.
I challenge you to Makara!
That just kills it. Okay. I must have like the sickest late game deck ever if he hasn't just conceded already. He probably has like 7 Twin Tyrants. And damage, no hesitation. I'm actually worried he has like the sickest late game deck ever. Yeah, that's part of it. I'm kind of worried we're just not gonna get there. Maybe the Brute was still better. Yeah. I was worried about. Should get there though. All the healing. I shouldn't get like a shield block right now. Oh. Probably not even enough, right? We should be there. Another sword and board. Yeah. Actually keeps him alive.
Next stop, ground floor. Someone's gotta lead the charge. One is dead. Dead.
Question is if we kill the minion. Might kill the minion. Guess so. Here comes the brawl. Great. Yeah, we're just doesn't seem like we're getting there. Yeah, we have a few draws for Pitcrock, probably. Nice draw, I know, right?
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
He doesn't seem to have taunt though, so like we should probably still get at least some ship damage in. which means we'll get more draws for Pickrock. Or even Weaponsmith. Oh, he's just dead, okay. Why did he? Surprised he didn't want to play around to removal there because we were holding the it was pretty. It should have been pretty obvious from his side that we were holding removal. But oh well. I'm surprised he didn't want to do. He needed to hero power that turn, but. Yeah. We did get there.
Garrosh versus Garrosh. Victory or death. Bring it on.
Opener was too good, he nearly came back. Yeah, I mean, he had like... He had some very good responses after. Yeah, we had an insane opening, but he had like an equally insane response. It was just a little too... It was a little slow. Yeah, it took him a while to find it. Touché, sir. Welcome to 6-0 Arena. Oh. He ran out of things.
Next stop, round 4.
I do like skydiving instructors a card. Please no heal. No, that's fine. Ooh. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. We can get the Brood out if we really want. I don't think that's valuable though. We'd rather just get the Berserker out. I think before we drew this, we might have done the Molten Breath, but this just seems really good. So we can start with this. So we'll take that. So we just get like a million attack guy. If he has the whatever the betrayal is, the warrior betrayal, he can kind of screw us here though. Actually, no, he can't even kill that thing though. It was like he can hit this thing with his face and then betrayal, but this thing doesn't actually die, so he needs a ping with that. You don't see a lot of that card though.
What now?
You can't kill the you can't kill the Berserker, he's pretty dead. Yeah. Damage lackey. Just a Hog Merchant. Oh shields. Wait. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Poor guy, yeah. Poor soul. uh. No. Concede. We're still losing apparently. No, we're fine, but should we want to play this maybe? We probably want the draw for our late game. More than we want to get the Wind Fury off. It was BM. Dude, he was like next level of mind gaming us. He gave us a false sense of security. He doesn't execute too. Yep. I just wish this 1/1 had. I wish the thing was a 1/2 because we would have been so happy to Cruel Taskmaster this thing if it didn't die to Cruel Taskmaster. Gyrocopter is just not good. Raider is okay, but it does leave us the minion, which can be a Cruel Taskmaster target. But I don't know, this is like just so natural that I guess we do it. They say order because we're playing around because of the armor removal card, but we're playing around Alex Straza this way, so. Yikes. One in 5 for lethal. Swing and a miss. This can also give us a lethal. Swing and a miss. I don't want to miss lethal because we get the Arcanine Reaper and don't hit it. Like every game with this deck past 5 wins is going to be these games where we're against like way better warrior decks, but they just are trying to survive. And we're just trying to get the lethal. The last few points of damage because we don't have enough Arcanine Reapers.
I'm not ready.
It's like, if we could ever get a minion that had more than 1 health to survive, we would just have lethal. Been that way for like 4 turns now.
What now?
There's nothing we do. We killed our whole board here. Oh. Card you don't expect to see every day. Oh, that's decent, I guess. Doesn't have a minion. Okay. Last card's a spell. Or weapon. Alright. Too stressful, man. Games are too stressful. Just trying to go 12-0 without having all this stress, man, but it's the life of an aggro player, man. Every game's gotta be like that. Baby rage. I won, baby rage. Too hard, baby rage. If only he didn't miss that shield slam. Yeah, that's true. He probably would have won, actually, yeah. Well, I don't know. That Shovel Fist draw might have killed him anyway, actually. It was a really good draw. What's my favorite class? Right now, I want to say Hunter. Generally, it's Warlock, but I just don't play a lot of Warlock right now. It's not in the best. It's not in the best spot power-wise right now. Generally Warlock, but right now I think Hunter. It's funny because like Hunter, I tended to do worse with historically, but I used to be really good at Hunter, and then like Hunter became too value-oriented for me. I'm more of an aggro player, and like I tended to do a lot worse while it was like kind of more of a soul value class. But I've done better. Like this class, it's more of an aggro class, so I do better now. Easy Gnarg, swing and miss. You like Shaman? Shaman I don't tend to like, but I like it now. I like it more now than I usually do. It's like my third best class right now. I think like Warrior and Hunter are probably honestly like Hunter might be my number one. It's like Warrior and Hunter number 1 and 2, and then maybe Shaman number 3. Then I would probably put for me like Warlock number 4 and Paladin number 5, Druid number 6. Or Rogue probably is like 5th or 6th. Probably Rogue then Druid. I only got 1 buff out of that thing. And then there's the classes we don't talk about, like Demon Hunter. Poor Demon Hunter. I'm sure someday Blizzard will have a patch to make Demon Hunter playable again without being broken. It's just, they put themselves like... The thing is the card designers put them in a really difficult position there, because like just with how the class is built, like I don't know how they make how they can ever make it like really balanced. They kind of screw themselves over in that way. I guess we do this. Could have gone all face, I guess. I've been correct, actually. No removal is killing Demon Hunter? You mean just like the fact that they don't really have hard removal? Big minion removal? Yeah, that's not the biggest problem, I don't think, but yeah, it is one of the problems they have. It's kind of, every class has a weakness, right? And that's kind of their class's weakness. But I think other stuff is the problem more than just that. I don't want to kill this thing. He can't flame strike yet. He could blizzard now. But the punishes to not trading are Conjurer's Calling and blizzard. Conjurer's Calling, I think, is probably something we can live with. Blizzard is a problem, but it's not that likely.
Place to hide.
That's a hell of a draw. So he's gonna pop right into this thing. Because the thing about, like, you have to understand about Arena is, like, Blizzard basically has full control over which classes are good or not through microadjusts. Demon Hunter was like 60, it was like 62% win rate. It was like absolutely insane. But they microadjusted it into the ground, so went from best class to absolute trash. And I mean, they should have done another microadjust to fix that, but they just never did, you know, so. Boom! I missed it. Must have been in the bathroom. See no blink. Thanks for the follow. Freeze all the things. He needs a polymorph. Nope. Is that really a vape? Must be. I mean, we never respect these, right? It's actually a vape. Nice. I guess we play this. Good old 3 mana 1/10.
Checkmate. Well done.
His deck was pretty good. But he was not playing Warrior. Unlucky. Mage is one of the classes I forgot. I haven't played a lot of Mage's expansion. Mage is like very inconsistent, I think. It's like either you get so much of it, like in Arena, like that that imprisoned 3-drop is like one of the best Arena cards in the entire game right now. It's like if you it's just so much of your power is just how many of those you get basically. Like Warrior is kind of dependent on Gennard, but like Warrior has other good things. It's like Mage just has that thing, you know. This card should be pretty good. This thing's really good against a lot of early game minions. If you can get a frothing out before it too, kind of broken. Okay, the fact that you got a lackey doesn't want to play means it's like probably evolve or rush. Evolve, rush, or damage. Probably not going to impact our decision making that much, but it's worth thinking about. Alright, we'll do this first. This will be the Shadow Word Pain if he has it. This would also be the Shadow Word Pain. Okay. Might be this. This just doesn't really work. I guess this kind of works. Just
What now?
Actually, this kind of does work. It's kind of want to combo these, but it's actually just fine right now. The problem is, like, it's just nice to have the Raider still in our hand, I think, as opposed to this. So I think that's fine. Maybe we should have played the Berserker first. It's just a little greedy, but it might work out. Or taunt. I forgot the taunt lackey existed. Could be this. Frothing Slam isn't really good enough. Yeah, I think this is fine. So we can do it like this. As long as like he's using resources and we're just getting through his resources efficiently and continuing to push at least some damage, we should be in pretty good spot.
Mommy needs 5 more.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Okay, I want to do Frothing Coin Mummy. Only problem with that is we lose the ability to coin Twin Tyrant. That might be okay. It's probably okay. We still have the Rescued Raider. I think that's fine.
Bleed be thirsty.
No tomb can hold me. No tomb can hold me. Mommy needs 5 more.
Mommy Slam. What would you slam? The slam the 1-2? I think this is better, right? This is expensive, but I think it's worth it. So we still get to push so much damage. He's still dead. Do we get Twin Tyrant lethal here? Actually, no. This is the fanciest lethal. Good old abusing Frothing Berserker, like the back in the good old days when Frothing was the most OP thing in the game. Reminds us of the good old days. That used to be like the most BS thing that would happen to you, was one frothing that you couldn't kill would just kill you. Now it's like, there's so much more BS, but we get to relive that old BS, that old style BS. It's juicy. What the hell is the Demon Hunter doing at 9-0? Oh no, not like this. Probably too good to toss. Pretty good. Your Paras, you know you want to.
Our fires shall burn brighter than the Legion itself.
We want to coin this to try to. We have a 50% at Gennard right now.
Put this apple on your head.
Uh-oh. We're gonna coin a 3, it's just which one do we want to coin here? The Orc might just be better. It's definitely safer. Each juggle he has only has a 1 in 3 of hitting the orc. If he doesn't hit the orc with a juggle, he's in a pretty bad spot, so.
Demons. Demons. Step up!
Of course. Baby rage.
Business is booming.
Hmm. It's kind of okay. He used a lot of resources for that.
Next stop, ground floor.
He did get it. It's not amazing, but I mean the fact that we get the Gennard for free here should probably catch us up.
You cannot break.
Of course. Probably just do the Molten Breath here. Does he really have no play? Wow. No, he has a play.
For my master.
See what we get here, I guess. We probably need to play this no matter what, though. That's not bad, actually. Not bad. Alright, I guess honestly, you could almost just ignore this thing and just leave this guy up, but I think we just take the trades. It's fine. Oh no. Oh crap. That card must be really good in that class, actually. Do I want Balmage and Horde Pillager, or do we want to just play Gyrocopter? Probably the turn. It's probably just the turn for. For this. You could also use the minion. Be better against certain things. Because you could have traded with the minion to save the weapon charge, but it's, you know, you put yourself into like kill range of so many other things. I'm not sure.
We will hold the black symbol.
It's gonna suck if he has like one of those the 5-mana summon 6/1/1 rush guys. That might be a problem. It's manageable.
The blade be thirsty.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
Probably want to be wary of Inner Demon. Inner Demon's like the Demon Hunter Pyroblast.
The weak shall perish!
Oh, I see his weakness.
8 mana, deal 8. You can stay out of range of that, we should be pretty happy.
We're with you. Never skip ding.
We're actually one off lethal right now.
You're fired!
I stole it first!
And we're dead to Inner Demon. Yep.
We all have demons.
I don't think we had the ability to really play around it though. Like we could have. It's just by playing around that we would have made ourselves that significantly more likely to lose to just other bullshit. The odds of him having it there are like 10% at best, so I don't think I don't think we're supposed to play around it there. It's not like he was even playing like he had it. You know, he had no tell at all for it. Yo, Judge, with the raid. Welcome everyone from Judge's stream from the courtroom. How you all doing? Hi, my.
I will fight with honor. Victory or death.
I mean, all my Judge emotes are making it harder to do the shout out. Too many Judge emotes. Actually, it's probably because there it is. How's everyone doing? I almost want to keep this. Probably not though. I want this. We just toss everything. Doesn't feel like a toss everything deck. Kinda does actually. Toss everything. Alright, we got the one drop at least. Tiny fish, thanks for the follow.
The fires of vengeance!
We're hoping to find these imprisoned minions. I was like, the prison minions make me want to toss everything, but we did not find them, so truly a tragedy.
Paying for my discretion.
Okay.
You're fired!
No fear. Tiny Fish using his points in an excellent way. They're all kind of garbage. We could play a 3/3 next turn, but I kind of want to, like, we can at least dream of evolving this guy.
In the shadows.
Maybe that'll work out. How was your stream though, Judge? Were you doing Arena today, or is today Variety Day? See what we get here. Is the risk that we draw? We only have the Reaper, right? If we draw the Reaper, this is dead. Might still be the play though. I guess we'll tempo this out now. That's not bad. Doing half Hearthstone, half Variety on weekends. Started the stream with 12 Hunter, just finished up some Phoenix, right? Nice, nice. Yeah. Haven't gotten to play Hunter yet. We've been cursed with only being able to play Warriors so far. How unlucky of us, but yeah. Forced to play Warrior Baby Rage. Truly a tragedy. Although we did actually have Hunter as one of our options. I honestly almost think it's like weird, like a good Hunter seems to be better than a. It's just when you get a good Warrior, it's better than everything. But good Hunters, I think Hunter's more consistent actually. But yeah, good Warriors are just kind of silly. That seems too good to not do. I guess we play this, just giving our Corsair cash more turns to not be active, but I don't want to not tempo right now. 2 12-0s in a row? Nice. Hunter was bonkers to the point where you were thinking possible 12-0 after the draft. Yeah. Good Hunters are awesome right now. This is a guaranteed Arcanite Reaper, right? That is our only weapon? I think so. As long as we get the guaranteed Arcanite Reaper, this is pretty good. Yeah. Easy Smork Arena. Basically like a Gorehell. Gorehell that we can put 2 into the face if we want though.
Say the magic word.
I should just do it like this. Like sitting here with all of our spoils, we're like, which of these options, which of all these amazing options, super premium options, do we want to use to kill our opponent? I guess we'll take this one.
Follow the rules.
No? Stop slowing us down. He's still dead.
Reporting for duty.
Gotta give the Mr. Copter Man the kill. Not bad. Not bad.
But yeah, like a good hunter is just hunter is like really the only thing about like warrior is like kind of warrior is less interesting to play. I feel like when you get like a super broken warrior, just like well, this is gonna go 12. And a hunter is more. Good hunters are actually really fun to play too. Can't say if I'm in the run, but you'll see him on 112. Hope so. Alright, man. Thanks for hanging out, Judge. If you don't know Judge, make sure to follow or else you are making a mistake in life. That's what we like to say. I'm not even sure if this is correct. But it's probably correct. I don't know. Drawing this on turn 2. So now we'll do both of these. That's cool. Our next couple draws are really important here. Getting like nothing here is kind of a problem. We can't even like challenger this either.
What now?
Guess we're just hero powering this turn. Otherwise we challenger this, but then like he's gonna trade into this anyway. Doesn't seem to do much for us. Gennard is so strong though, it's like if you have a Gennard you can generally afford to miss a turn. Gennard is that silly strong that you can just afford to miss a turn typically with it.
Got something to hide?
Kind of looks like an explosive. Might not be, but it's pretty likely. Probably not going to attempt it. We can see if anything goes off here. See if anything goes off here. This at least gives us options, but looks way too much like an explosive to not trust it. So we're at 10-1, which means you can't really expect him to like Papega and not develop. Some people, you know, at lower wins, you might see people like try to like hope that someone's not going to develop, and you can just get a free win by them. Papega playing with their explosive trap, but this guy's probably not going to do that.
Gotcha.
We might get a really good Twin Tyrant, actually.
kind of obnoxious. But the odds better to I think the odds are better to trade first, right? Trade and then Twin Tyrant. You could also just is it better to Twin Tyrant first? Might be. Actually, I think it is better to Twin Tyrant first. Yeah. Of course. I think that was correct though, because you have to like literally. That was a 1 in 12 worst possible outcome for that to happen. If you do it the other way, it's a 1 in 3. That was definitely correct.
Behold the might of storm wind.
It's like clearly mathematically correct. Watch it be pressure plate. This will just kill that. I'll just play the taunt.
Someone's gotta lead the charge. I challenge you to mock.
Guess I'll do this. Just try to stay at high health. I'm worried this guy's gonna have like. I feel like this is one of these guys that's gonna have like a DQA or something.
Burn to fly.
Alright. He still has his dragon from Primordial Explorer, which is probably going to be like a Deathwing. Given that it's something he hasn't been wanting to play yet. It feels like one of those games that's just an unwinnable game, but we just haven't quite figured it out yet, but our opponent would know. Yeah, I would just change Primordial Explorers. We have the Mummy though, which kills 2 of them, which is pretty good. If he has a 3rd one, we're kind of screwed though.
So where does the
Yeah, that's fine.
come from?
No tomb can hold me. No tomb can hold me.
There's the chance of misdirection too. We can't really do anything anyway. I'll do this. I'm just pretty sure we're getting Deathwinged, so.
Oh, that was one of those salty well plays where he low rolled all of his dragon rolls and now he's baby reaching. I guess it's one of those. But as you would expect, he's still favored to win anyway. You could drop the Rap Golem too, but just killing the 5/5. I don't think you're getting any value out of leaving the 5/5 up. I think it's better to just play just kill it immediately. If you play the Rap Golem, you're just getting 1/1 taunts, but at best the 5/5 is just gonna eat all of those anyway, and you're still gonna pick Rocket later. Doesn't make any sense.
I dream the world turns.
Yeah. Sarah Awakens is actually just lethal. It has to be exactly Awakens though. So we're 1 in 5 just dead. I think in every other scenario we're pretty good though. Fuck dude. Yeah. It's one of those hunters that is just like, it's a miracle that they even lost a game with it. Actually, the reason he lost a game with it up till now is because he doesn't have the imprisoned 2-drops. Otherwise he should be 12-0. But he doesn't have the imprisons. That's why he's not 12-0. Mickey, thanks for the follow. Because his deck had his deck left opening for people to aggro him down, which it wouldn't if he just had good early game. And we would have killed him if we had better early game.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
I wonder if we keep this actually. Probably not. Probably not. 2 of our 1-drops, but not the one we wanted.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Kind of have to do this.
We literally haven't gotten this thing for armor once the entire run. I guess we only have the one twin tyrant, right? We had the twin tyrant and the boom squad, but yeah, like literally this has never gotten us armor. Kinda didn't want to do it this way because we don't want this thing to die to the axe. I don't think we just tempo this.
Another soul to consume. What a day! Another soul to consume.
I'm unfortunate. It's gonna be tough. We have to hope he has like a pretty weak hand here. If he doesn't have a really weak hand, we're kind of dead. Oh. Well. It's a really good gyrocopter, so I guess we're okay. So we need our hand to outvalue his hand, and we have some value in our hand, but we're not like crazy high on value either, so...
They cannot stop my work.
Alright. I'm feeling better now. Do this. Yeah, he has like kind of low value hand we needed him to have, it looks like.
One shot, one kill.
He doesn't have 2 pings or else he wouldn't have done it that way. Oh. Well. Never mind. You fuzzy pickle. And you misjudge. Judge has left us for better places. Nah. He said he was heading out a few minutes ago. Okay, so we may just outvalue him. We're kind of just in a value war here. Hopefully the cable rat won't betray us. Hopefully we get a good shovel fist kill. Hopefully we draw our twin tyrant. All of these things. Ba-bum-bum. And I watched Solo, the spin-off of Star Wars, like the Han Solo one. I watched that one later now. I'm like, just instantly going ba 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 ba. Freaking corporate Disney Star Wars brainwashing feels bad. Ba ba ba. I do the shovel fist, right? I think it's fine. Otherwise we do this, but it's just not as efficient. Just mana wise it's not as efficient. Who has a fuzzy pickle? Trixler sub. Monka shake. Trixler subs in chat. Not like this. Dude, I remember back in the HOTS days when the drama that was around like Trixler banning people like me in his chat. Oh, those good old days when that was all the drama we were thinking about. All these weapons, yeah. He had like, I was saying like we were in trouble, but he had like exactly the hand we were hoping he would have. Where he just has all these like early game weapons and stuff, but doesn't have like actual value. So at 10 wins, like he's either gonna have a value hand or that hand, and he had that hand, so excellent. Current drama on Twitch is what happened in Dr. Disrespect. Yeah. Yeah. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. We were talking about how I know what happened, but I just can't tell you guys. I just could just tell you that it's really juicy. But you guys don't know? You guys don't know? No. I know, but I just can't tell. If I say so. Yo, when have I ever lied to you guys? When have I ever lied? You're not allowed to use anything before like the last minute of existence to prove that I've lied. We got Gennard, nice. Nice. Imagine playing anyone except a warrior at 11 wins in Megalo. Go! Gennard. Go, sticky 2-drop. I don't know what our next play is. Come on, frothing? Frothing or skydiving instructor? Something? Anything? Orc? Maybe? I guess that's acceptable.
Weld it down, lock it up.
My hero power! We'd probably just do the hero power. We can Molten Breath, but it's not really worth it. We kind of want to use the weapon anyway, because we want to... At some point we're going to want to equip the Arcanite Reaper, so I think we just do this. Because if anything, popping this might actually just be positive anyway. So there's like no cost to doing this. Anyway, for like Doc, I feel like it's probably some kind of like, it's probably a pretty serious like criminal investigation going on him. It's kind of what you would expect it would be based off kind of the way they're treating it. So I don't know. Hopefully it's not too bad, but it's probably pretty bad actually. Just based off of what's going on, how they're treating it and stuff. He says he doesn't know why. Well, as someone else pointed out to me, like, he said that Twitch didn't give him a reason why. Which might be true. They might not have given him a reason why, but he probably knows why, you know? He just wasn't told why. Easiest evolve lackey of our lives. Damn it. He skimmed the last 5 minutes of his stream. Oh, he was like, he kind of knew something was going on right before he was getting banned. Oh, I didn't see that. That's juicy. So he kind of knew something was happening. I never heard about that. I think this is okay.
We will hold the Black Temple.
I kind of want to kill that thing, but if we put resources into it, like, we're dealing with weapons, and like, I don't think it's going to be that bad for us if we leave it up. Most people are sure that has to do with some sort of sexual incident. Well, I mean, it's like kind of the logical assumption, just because of what's been going on Twitter and stuff the last week or so, right? It would kind of imply it would be something like that, but I mean, we have no evidence of that, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, outside of that, we have no reason to expect that, I don't think. But I don't know. Certainly could be that. He needs like an executor, he's dead. Yep, he's dead. We'll know soon enough. Well, it might never go public. Easy clap. Anyway, YouTube people, don't forget to like and subscribe. Surprised that Twitch hasn't announced by themselves. Oh look, and we have the YouTube thing right up there. Perfect timing. That thing's new. You guys like it? It's pretty cool.